guys, and welcome to another video by Vegan and Frodo. Thank you so much for being again on the channel, and I'm excited to give you another review product of the review video. So today we're going to be talking about this cool new product called Garmin inReach GPS inReach Explorer Plus. That's like a full name there, you can see. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to talk through the menus, the buttons, how it works, what it weighs, all the kind of stuff. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So today, just before my next trip, we are unwrapping Garmin inReach Explorer, which is a satellite communicator with GPS and mapping. So we brought it brand new from one of the shops here in Australia. It was literally $700 basically. There's Bluetooth, you can connect it to all sorts of things, and basically the reason for this device is to be able to contact your family, to be able to send your GPS location when there is no phone service wherever you are in the world. So you can take it for hiking, you can take it for obviously cycle touring and all sorts of adventuring like that. So let's open it up. Let's have a look at the box. So it's just, as I said before, there's GPS navigation, interactive two-way SOS, so you can send SOS signal and they can respond back to you. You can also send text messages, receive text messages as well. It's pretty cool. So let's just open that up and see what comes in a box. So you have your little device. There you go. It's about hand size of my hand. What else is here? There's a little clip thing and a charger. So it's a USB charge, and this is, I think this is the micro USB. So just to give you a quick overview of what your device is. So first of all, this is your Garmin. It is a really cool shape. It fits nicely in your hand like this, right? It comes with a little clip thing at the back. I'll show it to you a little bit later. But it has like a clip and it has rabina, so you can hook it onto your back or anything like that. It's good for it to let it see the satellite in order for it to work. Let's have a look at all the different features. First of all, there's this button up here which turns it on. Yep. And at the bottom here you have a yes and no button, so you can navigate on the screen with this little dial up here. So I'll zoom in a little bit to show you a bit closer what all of these things are. So this is your screen, and you can go up and down, go through all of these available little properties, and you can send messages, you can go through tracking, you can check in, you can import routes using your computer. Here in the messages, if we go in, you can see there is like a few different messages that you send and receive, and they send it to you based on your location, and you can send messages to other people. You can actually view the topographic map of where you are. You can zoom in and out. You can zoom in and out with these two front buttons. And this button on the right here, it takes you back to the menu. If you double click it, you can also check out the weather, you can look at the compass, and it will be able to tell you where you're at and stuff like that. You can go into trip info and just it will let you know how long you've been recording for and tracking and your average speed and distance and things like that. It'll also have your data use, dial up. Well, I haven't sent too many messages or anything, so it's all good. And the other screen is for your contacts, location, some history, tests and settings, and it basically it tells you your south and east. southern and eastern location. On the map, when we look in the device, so as I said before, there is that button at the top which reads. On the right hand side here there is the SOS button, and the fact that it is hidden a little bit, and then you press it if you need to press it. It stops anyone to pressing it accidentally, so it's like hidden away like this normally. At the bottom here, if we look at the bottom, these two little dots are for the dock charger station, which I don't have, but what I do use is the USB port, which again can be used. It's the micro USB standard little port, which is used for data transfer, syncing the device to your computer with a software that you can download called Sync. It's free online. You can also charge it through this as well. It's pretty good. It kind of has this rubber covering, so it's waterproof and everything. It's pretty durable. It looks very durable. It fits nicely in the hand. It's a pretty good little device. It's like that. And of course on the screen you also have the SOS button too. There are all these buttons displayed very nicely up here. As I said, there's a dial, go up and down on the menu. It turned off. It does automatic turn off to save the battery as well, but it will be delivering your coordinates ongoingly. So basically you have your little dial up here, back and forward, up and down, through the menus, through this main menu here. You have zoom in and out button. You have, this one is the shortcut, that's right. So this one is your shortcut button, and it comes up with all the shortcuts that you've been doing, or you can set them up. This button is a cancel one, or it can be back as well. This button is, as I mentioned before, is the menu button. It takes you back to this home screen, and this button is the yes button. So if you want to go somewhere, click on something, that's the button that you're choosing to click. Again, there is this little light here. It can flash green or it flashes red. So it flashes green at you when you have a new message, but it flashes red when it doesn't see the sky. So obviously I'm outside, so we're seeing the sky right now, or you're very low on battery, like 10% battery. And if you look a bit closer here, at the top here we have a time, AM, PM. We have the satellites where it sees it doesn't see the sky. We have receive and send, receive messages. Sometimes there's a little sign up here if it's unable to receive or send messages. There's also Bluetooth. You can sync your Garmin to your phone, and you can also manage and communicate between those two devices, whether you need to send a message to someone or anything like that, or load or track your progress. And there's also a battery of how long it's been going for and how much battery it has in it, basically. So you have your device here. This is a little clip-on little hook thing that comes with it. It's very easy to get that on and off. There you go. From the bottom it clips in, it sits there very nicely. You can hook it into outside or inside. And now let's see how much this weighs. So it is in grams, and let's have a look. So it's about 249, let's say 250 grams, this little device. 250, yeah. So whether this device is necessary for you to take on your trips, it's really up to you to decide what is it that you want to do and where is it that you want to go. So for example, for your regular close to home 100k to 100k rides, it might not be necessary, especially for the price that it is. It's $700 Australian. It's really cool. I think it fits nicely. It feels really good. It feels very sturdy. It's a tiny bit heavy, but I mean, it's 250 grams, so it's up to you how tight you're going with the weight. I reckon for some tours, like for the tours I've done in Australia, I probably wouldn't have taken it for the tours that I have already done close to home. But if you were to go hiking somewhere, if you're not following the mapped out route or road, I think this is a very, very cool device. Very, very awesome. It talks to all the satellites and you're able to send text messages. The way it connects is basically you buy the device and then you have to get a subscription. So it is, you either pay monthly or pay annually, and it's just like you pay month to month and then you can cancel it anytime, or you pay for a full-on 1 year annual subscription and it just gets money comes out of your bank account once a month basically. And you set it up all online. It's very easy, it's very user-friendly. You also have a map website where your Garmin sends your location to, your location points to, and then your friends and family and anyone you want to share that with, they can go onto the website and basically see where was the last point that you sent location from. And you can set it up to have the messages being sent every like few minutes, from every like 1 or 2 or 3 minutes to all the way up to like 1 hour, or every 4 hour, once every 4 hour. So basically it's pretty cool. It depends what you're doing with it. It depends where you're going. If you're obviously hiking in the middle of nowhere where you know you're not gonna have connection and any kind of phone service, I reckon it's very, very cool and it's very safe, and you know there's the SOS option and it's just like all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I'm interested in checking this out and experiencing and playing with it on my next tour, my next trip. I don't know how much I will really need it, but it helps, you know, your parents and your friends and those you care about, just to really be a lot more aware where you're at through the day and stuff like that. So it's just a peace of mind for them, really. That's why we're using it right now. But later down the track, I reckon it's really, really good device. It's very user friendly. It's very easy, and it's not like once you have it, and you just choose what you want to do with that. So depends on your purpose, depends what you're doing, and if you feel like you're going somewhere off the common route to somewhere in the whops, yeah, check it out. It's pretty cool. I like it. See you again soon. Bye.